Next tonight, Sean Bailey's peerage has been the subject of much scrutiny ever since it was announced. The former mayoral Conservative candidate was nominated in Boris Johnson's now infamous resignation honours list. Today, he was forced to apologise outside Parliament following a video of his team at a Christmas party during lockdown. With the latest, here's our political correspondent, Simon Harris.
He'd been keeping a low profile, but on his way to the House of Lords, Sean Bailey, now Lord Bailey, spoke about the latest Partygate video.
I was very upset about the video as well. I'd never seen it before, and it obviously turned into something once I had left. I didn't realise that.
The video, published by The Mirror, shows members of Bailey's mayoral campaign team partying despite the COVID restrictions of Christmas 2020. The invitation described it as a jingle and mingle party. Scotland Yard has reopened its investigation.
I think we can all see the colourful nature of the video and how much it tells a story way beyond the original photo. I need to let the team work through that, but I think we can all guess which way it'll go.
This is the photo Sir Mark was referring to. Bailey is prominent among the smiling guests at Tory Party HQ. There's party food on the table. When that picture showing the party emerged in December 2021, Sean Bailey resisted demands for his resignation, and he's still a member of the London Assembly. But there was no sign of him at City Hall today. There was surprise among some Assembly members at City Hall that he didn't take his place as usual at today's celebration of Armed Forces Day. Labour said Bailey didn't deserve to be a Lord.
I don't think it should have been offered in the first place because we'd seen the photograph. I think Rishi Sunak should have vetoed it. He doesn't seem strong enough to take a stand on this despite his comments about cleaning up public life. And now we've seen the video, I think Sean Bailey should just refuse it.
The video also shows Ben Mallet in the red braces, who was awarded an OBE in Johnson's honours list. After being in Bailey's election campaign team, he's now a senior figure in Muzamel Hussein's campaign to be Conservative candidate in next year's mayoral election. There was no comment from Mr Mallet or Mr Hussein today. Simon Harris, ITV News.
Next, ULEZ expansion in Uxbridge. Could Sadiq Khan's flagship policy be the driver for voters in the upcoming by-election? Boris Johnson's seat is up for grabs, and the Tories are hoping to avoid an embarrassing loss by winning round people fed up by the charges. Our political correspondent Simon Harris has been to talk to the candidates, hoping to replace the former Prime Minister.
Uxbridge has had a visit from the anti-ULEZ vigilantes. These newly installed cameras have had their cables cut. They're just the latest to be attacked. Others have been sprayed with silly string. The Tory candidate, hoping to replace Boris Johnson as local MP, believes his opposition to ULEZ is a vote winner.
And the resounding message from the doorsteps I'm talking to is that they don't want it, and they want me to be their voice at the highest possible level to ensure that this is stopped.
If Labour wins the election, would you accept that the battle over ULEZ is lost?
I think if Labour wins this election, it opens the door for ULEZ to be expanded across the constituency.
Sadiq Khan's controversial plan to expand ULEZ in August would bring this part of West London into the clean air zone. Drivers of older cars and vans would be forced to pay £12.50 a day. Uxbridge is in the London borough of Hillingdon, one of 5 councils hoping to get the ULEZ extension declared unlawful. The case is due to be heard in the High Court on July the 4th, just over 2 weeks before polling day. Labour's candidate needs to overturn a Conservative majority of just over 7,000 to win the seat of Uxbridge and South Ruislip.
I think ULEZ is a factor, but there is so much more that we also need to fix. And I'm the only.
Do you worry that ULEZ will skew the vote?
I think what I'm doing is going out and talking to people about that frustration, telling them the difference I'll make on ULEZ. I think the Tories are just talking the issue up because they've got absolutely nothing else to talk about.
Do you think the ULEZ expansion should be put on hold?
No, I think it should go through, as the Lib Dems believe. Denying climate action is, delaying climate action is actually a form of climate denial.
Boris Johnson won this seat 3 times, the first in 2015. But 10 days ago, he walked away in a fit of pique after the Commons Privileges Committee found him guilty of lying over Partygate. At the start of June, Eleni managed to get a selfie with her MP. She used to be a fan, but not now.
Well, at the beginning, I think he wasn't too bad because he did the Brexit and he did quite a few other things.
Would you like to see him back as your MP?
No. No, not ever again.
Is Blaise Bakish going to be the next MP for Uxbridge and South Ruislip?
I sure as hell hope I am.
Is Danny Beales the next MP for Uxbridge and South Ruislip?
Well, that'll be up to the voters on the 20th of July. I certainly hope so.
Is Steve Tuckwell going to be the next MP for Uxbridge and South Ruislip?
I am very confident that's going to be the case.
ULEZ may or may not be a defining issue in the election, but Sadiq Khan has made it clear, whatever the result, he's not changing course. Simon Harris, ITV News, Uxbridge.